lawyer who regularly refers cases to our firm asked me to help with this extremely difficult case. John Larson was involved in a minor impact rear-end collision that did no damage to the back of his work truck. However, he suffered a catastrophic ankle injury, and both the plaintiff and defense experts agreed that he needed a total ankle replacement. We had to create an animation to show the mechanism of injury because most people didn't even know it was possible to suffer an ankle injury, let alone one requiring a new ankle in a relatively minor impact rear-end collision. At the time of this incident, my client was slowing for traffic in Hayward in his white work truck. He had stopped and was at a full stop when he looked up in his rear view mirror and saw the defendant was still coming at him at significant speed. He put his left foot on the brake pedal to further brace himself, and here's what happened. First, you have to understand a little ankle anatomy. The Achilles tendon allows for pronation and retraction of the foot, and there's a number of small ligaments which hold the foot together. The posterior tibial holds the tibia to the top of the calcaneus. The posterior talofibular holds the talus to the fibula. The calcaneal fibular holds the heel bone, the calcaneus to the fibula. And the anterior talofibular ligament holds the talus to the top of the fibula. We also have the tibiofibular ligament, which holds the tibia and fibula together. There are then two long tendons, the peroneus brevis tendon and the previous longest tendon, which run all the way out on the outside of the ankle to provide lateral stability. And finally, the syndesmotic ligament, which runs all the way up the leg between the tibia and the fibula. So here's what happened, and this is how the injury occurred and how we were able to explain it under these circumstances. The right foot was fully supported on the brake pedal, but the left foot was only partially supported. So when the impact came, the impact force pushed his foot forward and down. The pedal and floorboards, the equal and opposite reaction, came up, and the left foot rotated off of the brake pedal. And it was that motion which caused all of those little ligaments and tendons to either tear or be frayed and stretched out. And that's what caused this catastrophic ankle injury. And at the same time, the talus on top of the foot acted like a wedge and split apart the syndesmotic ligament between the tibia and the fibula. That's how, in a relatively minor rear-end collision, with no property damage to my client's truck, he suffered a catastrophic ankle injury that resulted in 4 surgeries and the need for 2 ankle arthroplasties. After a very contentious mediation, we finally got the defendant's carrier to pay the $25,000 of coverage that she had available on her policy. We were then forced to go to a contentious binding arbitration, after which the arbitrator awarded Mr. Larson the full $975,000 of uninsured motorist coverage available on his policy.